Hi guys, it's Dajema. Thank you for clicking on this video. So today I decided to do an updated brow routine because I realized that I kind of got better at it, and I know that my last one I had like basically two different eyebrows, and they're kind of two different ones, but I mean they're kind of close. Remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so I hope they're related. If you are a beginner to pomade, I will be using that today. If you're struggling with how to use pomade, I hope that this video helps you out. And just a reminder for the rest of the video, your brow should start here, arch right at your iris, and end right diagonal from your nose. So if you want to see how to get eyebrows on point, then please keep watching. By the way, I got my nails done. Look at that. Ooh. So I know I look a little bit crazy right now, but I have my whole face on and my lips besides my eyes and eyebrows, obviously. And usually I do my eyebrows first and then my eyes and then my whole face, but I didn't want to look too like, you know, roughed up in the camera right now, even though I do look a little weird with just everything else but my eyes. But I will, you know, get fleeky in a moment. So the first thing that I usually do is I start plucking the hairs around my eyebrows that I do not want. I already tried to pluck some, and these are basically my bare brows right now. The eyebrow brush that I usually use is the Milani golden eyebrow brush that came with the Milani brow pomade, and I have been meaning to get an Anastasia one, which I hope I will get very soon, but for now I'm using this trusty little eyebrow pencil that comes with a spoolie and of course the brush. The pomade that I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, and I am in the shade Blonde. So I really like using my rose water to moisten up my products, and I usually spray like one spritz of the rose water into this pomade just to make it hydrated again. So one little spritz, and then I also spray my brush. This is the Mario Badescu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, skincare rose water, and it has aloe vera in it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see everything that I'm doing, and I will be talking. It's not a voiceover. A lot of people think it's a voiceover, but I'm gonna just be talking and just can't see my mouth. So the first thing that I do is brush out my brows. I just dab into the Anastasia pomade like twice just to pick up a little bit of product like that. And I ignore the front of my eyebrow and start at the bottom next to the front, right here, to try to outline the bottom of my brow. So I do light strokes and dip in more if I need to, like I just did right now. I usually use the most product on the outer part of my brow. I brush it out in between just to find my shape again. And now I'm going to connect a line from the beginning to this part. I'm going to go very lightly with that. I'm just going to create some hair-like strokes in the beginning. And I do not do a line right here, I just barely do one like this. I don't go all the way over here because I want it to be more of a fade. So I'm just kind of blending the eyebrow in. And of course if I make a mistake, I will fix it with concealer. I don't do the tip until the very end after I conceal my eyebrows and everything. So basically this is my filled in brow. And I know that it does not look flaky, but it never does until after my concealer. I'm never perfectly skilled when filling in my eyebrows. That's a good day for me. There's some days where I have really good brow days and some days where I definitely do not, and I have to like start over. Brows do take me the longest, and I'm still learning on how to do them, but mostly for me it's just the concealer that saves everything. So I'm going to take a concealer brush and a brush that looks like this. And I'm going to use my True Match concealer in the shade Fair Light to carve out my brows. And I still do the same thing that I did in my last eyebrow video. I just go around my eyebrow and it doesn't look shaped at all. Oh no, there's concealer in this hair. So I do that to the top and bottom of my eyebrow, and I will show you how I carve them out. I grab some of the product and I make a straight line right under my eyebrow. and I do the same thing to the top. I'm just gonna take my other brush, this one, and start to straighten out the lines more and blend it out as I'm doing that. I'm gonna take a small makeup sponge and I'm gonna spray it with some rose water and blend all my concealer out because obviously it's very harsh right now. I'm going to go back in with my eyebrow brush and my pomade just to fix any bald spots and any lines that got ruined, like if they were defined before, they're not defined now. So I'm just going to straighten everything up. So now for the end of my brow, all I do is get the angled brush and make one tiny line. So all I'm going to do now is just put on some brow gel. This is the Ready Set Brow by Benefit. I brush up and then to the side and then down. And that's it for this brow. Now for this one, you see the huge difference. This one is a mess, but I wanted them to be even, so because this one has more of an arch, I have to connect this line, and that's why it looks like a total mess right there. But don't worry, we are gonna fix that in a second. So now I'm just gonna take my little tiny makeup sponge and blend everything out. And again, I'm gonna go back in with my Anastasia pomade and fix any bald spots that I see. Again, for the tip of my brow, I'm going to take the brush and just do one single line for the tip of my brow. All I'm going to do now is put on some brow gel for this eyebrow. My hairs are long. Whoa. This is pretty much my brows. So right now I'm just going to be doing a simple eyeshadow and my eyelashes just so you can see how these eyebrows look with a full face of makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just did a little quickie eyeshadow with the Modern Renaissance palette, and these are how my brows look with this eye look. This is the completed look. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope if you were debating on whether or not to get brow pomade, that this video helped you decide, because it is a very useful product and I do think it's very buildable. I think it's one of the top brow products for me. I used to not have any idea of how to use brow pomade, and I would always struggle, and I would always look at videos and be like, how did they do that? But I just kept practicing, and I got somewhere. I know it's not there, but I got somewhere. And I hope that this video helped you if you're so a beginner on how to use pomade and which one to get. I strongly suggest the Anastasia because it's only $18 and it lasts a while. The brow routine that I did last time, this is the same Anastasia pomade that I used, so I haven't gotten a new one yet. This is just a personal preference, but I do like liquid concealers for carving out my brows because I feel like the thick ones, they get too thick, they get too cakey, and I like that this one is very blendable and you can't really see the outline of it from this point of view. If you want to see more from me, I have a whole bunch of other videos and I will be making more in the future. So thank you so much for watching this one, and yeah, bye!